Hey there, this is Joker, and welcome to part 4 of F1 Breaking Point. Uh, in the last episode, we had a race in the US. I don't know, I think we were just trying to get a better performance in after the safety car restart, and Callie's been struggling a bit after the passing of her dad. I think it's just a loss thing in general, since she mentions that well, she doesn't really hate. Well, she doesn't really like her dad that much, which I can't blame her. Her dad was kind of an asshole. Anyways, in Brazil, we won the race. Even no, we didn't win the race. No, we finished third, even though we sustained front wing damage. Anyways, I'm going to get on to the next chapter. This is tricky to give brief synopses on everything. Anyways, next chapter.
It was time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Kelly how the car felt and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
Now she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devon.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her? How is the death of my father different for her?
Because your father had 2 kids, and he only raised 1. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what, Casper? I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, it's, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. Title slipped away.
Come on, Devon.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Let's just talk about this.
Your services at Connor Sport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract.
Are you serious?
Are you for real?
With immediate effect. Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Seriously?
Where is he now?
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Oh, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. But, well, I was angry.
Of course you would be.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devon and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
That was that. I went home.
Qatar Grand Prix 1 month later. With the team reeling following a poor run of form and the dismissal of team principal Casper Ackerman, Devon Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at Connor Sport. Selected driver, Aiden. Sorry, I just don't really like Kelly that much. Like, F1 23 just made me not really like her that much.
Were you
All right.
worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So why did you take the position as team principal at Connor Sport,
Huh.
having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yes?
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be.
Huh.
Connor Sport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Temporary basis. What does that mean? Okay. Yeah, that is a bit strange. I mean, Devon is obviously not right in the head after his father's passing. Which, I get it. I get it. Like, when, again, like I mentioned, when you lose someone very important to you, yeah, something just doesn't feel right. You know, you're never right in the head. It hits you hard. But anyways, let's hop into that race. Andrea Connor's hopes of an easy first race back as team principal are dashed early in the offing as Callie Mayer is forced to retire from the Qatar GP following an engine fault. The responsibility now falls to Aiden Jackson to try and salvage as many points as possible for Connor Sport. Alright. Seven laps remaining.
Right, Kelly's had to retire from the race.
That sucks.
So it's just me then. Yep, just you, Aiden. Let's go.
Finish in third or above. Okay. Let's go. 5 lights out and off we go. Well, that was off to a great start. Overtake energy.
So gap to the car ahead, 0.8 seconds.
1.8 seconds. So I think the voice lines for Mark might be a bit bugged because it's 1.8 seconds, not 0.8. Alright. Catching up to Piastri. Very quickly, I might add.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
I will, just give me a moment. Or I could just lose control of the car. There's the overtake on Oscar. Alright, catching up to fourth, Carlos Sainz. Is that DRS range? Aiden Jackson with the fastest lap.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Still a bit too far for me to overtake. He's pulling away a bit. That's normal. Alright, okay, come on. Just gotta focus, just gotta focus. Shit, shit, shit. Such a colourful looking track, Qatar. I like it. Oh, you're kidding.
Yep, copy. Box.
You gotta be kidding.
Nothing else can go wrong.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That is a bad puncture. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish third. 2, 1, 0. Optimal. There we go.
Okay, off we go.
I thought they added more sounds into the pit stops. Sounded good. Sounded really good. Finished A4 or above. Alright. Alright. Got some better tires now. Alright, come on. Now, in reality, that would give me a penalty, but since I guess my corner cutting stringency is set to normal, that doesn't count as a corner cut. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on. I'll catch Hamilton and Alonso. Hamilton's got fresh tyres too. Alright, come on. Ooh, a bit of contact with Alonso, but made the pass. He's gonna shout at me. Alright. Pierre Gasly. And come on, let's chase down Gasly. Yeah, I'm too far behind to make an overtake on him. There we go, DRS range, let's go!
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
Alright. Come on. Chasing down Checo. Don't know if I'll be able to get him within 3 seconds, but I don't know how old his tyres are as well, so might be able to do it. There we go. There we go. Corner cutting, don't care. It's a bit wide, but it's within limits, it's fine. On the inside, he's still a bit too far ahead. There we go. There we go.
Good Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Let's go a bit wide, give Checo some space. There we are. It's the final lap of the race as well. Okay. So this entire time, Devon, just checking again, so Devon was angry and frustrated because Callie showed no, like, not being sad or grieving over the loss of her father. That's why he's so angry. It's a bit, no. Son of a bitch. I might get a ban from the race for swearing. Alright, that's it. P6, that's all I can muster.
Good result. That's a
Things fall apart. Great.
Doesn't matter which way you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for Connor Sport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Connor Sport into second. Ferrari are at it again.
Yeah, good job, Ferrari. Alright. Post-race Qatar Grand Prix. Connor Sport's Nightmare Racing Qatar seals their fate for the 2024 season. As a result, sends a surging Ferrari team past them in the constructors' standings. Oh dear. I'm playing as Andrea.
We need your input on this one.
Eichenberger, the watch firm we agreed to partner with a number of months ago, would like to reorganize the marketing shoot they were planning before Davidos passing. Some contracts were signed, so it has to happen at some point. However, now it would be built solely around Callie and Devon. How should I respond to them? Casper originally said yes to it. I want to respect the decision. Let's get this booked in as soon as we can. I'm not against it, but maybe later when Callie and Devon aren't squabbling. Let's delay. Yeah. Not when Callie and Devon are squabbling. That went up, yes. So that was a good choice. Feels like it. Who's this? Devon?
Devon.
I am getting it in the neck for this. Because I'm the guy that sacked the great Casper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we've got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help Connor Sport in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
What about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. Car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, gotta talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
Any other phone calls? Alright. Oh, there's the phone call. Who is it? Mike?
Hello?
Hello, Andrew. It's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course, Mike. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, well, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite
Kind of supposed to
shook,
say unlucky.
and they're wondering... Well,
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
Yep. No, I understand that. But look, the truth be told, I'm confiding in you. I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, it felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. I figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say.
What?
If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of Connorsport is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team, and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
Sure thing, Andrew. I'll send some details over to you, and thanks a lot for your time. Okay, bye-bye.
Cutting costs. Well, that's definitely not good for the team. Especially with the way the cast been performing. It was performing... who is it? Callie?
Hey, Callie. I was about to call you.
Oh? I was just ringing to see if you had a good first race back.
First race back? Well, strange feeling. Very strange. Familiar and also very different from before. Things change quickly. Listen, I need to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
No. You remember the Eichenberger thing? The shoot that was planned with Devon and your father?
Yeah. Think so.
They want to go ahead with it.
Oh, no. Andrew, this is Devon's thing. He's the one trying to be dad. He's the butler.
It's an opportunity.
It's embarrassing, is what it is. Embarrassing. I am going to go and get ready for the debrief.
Okay, is that everything? Is that all the phone calls? Can we proceed? Okay. Oh, god damn it. Yes, hello?
Hey, boss. Got another one for
Butler's Global Board have told us that Connorsport are not financially solvent. They provided numbers which make grim reading. They've asked for the team to make some cutbacks to get the finances under control. How would you like them? I don't like it, but make some choice cuts may keep them off our back for a while. I'll contact Evan to get him to agree to something that isn't too destructive. Let's see how the situation plays out. Don't rule anything in or out. I don't want to make any rash decisions here. Let's stall. Ackerman residence. With Connorsport's hopes of a world championship now dashed, former team principal Casper Ackerman watches the season finale in Abu Dhabi from the comfort of his home.
As once again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Red Bull, brilliant celebrations for...
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. And I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. And, well, before I knew it, I was team principal at Connorsport, and it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict.
Dad, you ready?
And I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.
Australian Grand Prix several months later. With a disappointing end of the 2024 season now firmly behind them, Connosport looked to start their 2025 season in a similar fashion to the last, with a strong start at the inaugural race in Melbourne. Alright. 2025!
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Turns out Harmonia have been found guilty in court. It's a bit of an example of how to run a prosecution. It looks like it's going to be a landmark case. We were hoping that this would all go away with a not guilty verdict, but there's going to be a hefty fee and the potential of jail time. The press are already asking for us to comment. We're Connosport planning a sponsorship deal with them? How do you want to handle this? There's no truth to the story. It was just a case of wrong place, wrong time. We received interest from lots of companies. There was nothing more than a polite chat, one of many other options. Yep, okay, I'll just downplay. Fucking hell. Devon, just ruining the fucking team again! What are they doing? Oh, we lost 100,000 followers. Oh no! Hello?
Hey, Devon.
Andreo, we're slower than Red Bull.
In qualifying, yes. Let's actually get into a race first, though, no? Race pace is a different beast.
When will we have our first upgrade package? We need to take the fight to Red Bull early so we're not chasing our tail.
Soon, Devon. We're working on it.
Work quicker. Gotta take another call. Bye.
It's just getting worse. Alright, to the race we go. Okay, what's this?
Could you take a look at this one?
Ahead of Aerodynamics, Vontae Gold is still leading development on an upgrade package, but progress continues to be slow due to results from the wind tunnel not being represented on track. We need to bring some performance gains. How do you want to proceed? We believe in people at Connosport. Give them support and time. Let them know you need to see results, or else. Let's encourage them. Our latest partnership charity has been in touch. The rumor about Butler Global and by proxy Connosport's involvement with troubled cosmetics brand Harmonia have started to unnerve them. They don't want to be associated with such a toxic brand and are talking about cancelling the partnership with us and removing Callie as their patron. How would you like to proceed with this? Fortunately, nothing came of the Harmonia deal, but I'm sympathetic to their position. Let me speak to them. I'll reassure them a good result this weekend, which should help mask any residual fallout there might be regarding the Harmonia rumors. If they don't want to be part of us, then I don't think we should bend over backwards to convince them. Otherwise, it was a rumor, that's all. However, to stop our charity partners thinking the same, let's get some big scalps this weekend to help change the narrative. Let's do this one. Fight. It's all for charity. Yep. A difficult Saturday for Connosport and Aiden Jackson resulted in a less than ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. However, the team hope a late pit stop may provide the opportunity to steal a few positions from their rivals in the closing stages of the race.
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Connosport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Let's see. So I gotta beat Antonelli and Piastri.
Okay, then let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push, push. Understood.
Finish 7th or above and get the fastest lap? What? Is that Lawson? It's Isaac.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.7 seconds.
Oh, you actually said the number correctly. Ish.
Okay, clear.
Damn it. Ollie Behrman. Sorry, Ollie. What's that Jack doing?
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Callie's in front of me. Alright. Jeez, that wall's a lot closer than it was in previous F1 games. Thanks, Callie. Catching up to George. Really do not like those corners at the end of the track on Australia. Nice. Alright, now to chase Antonelli and Piastri. Which should be easier said than done, hopefully. Oh yeah, super easy. Three cars into this corner, that's not going to work. So a bit of a Oscar Piastri move there. There we go. Alright. Chasing down Land. No, that's not Lando, it's Leclerc. My bad. This is a very different Australian Grand Prix because the Australian Grand Prix we had at IRL was raining quite a bit. And Isaac Hadjar didn't even race, he crashed on the formation lap. Which was very sad to watch. Anyways. Hey. Chasing down Charles. Hey. Got DRS, so I have the advantage. "15 seconds ahead, so I'm not catching them in a lap." Lawson in second. That's a cap and a half. That's insane. Liam Lawson in second place in a Red Bull.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
If only. Alright, let's finish strong. In the corner. Honestly, I hope there's no event that's set in Monaco. If there's a race in Monaco, I'm going to dread that event. Because racing around Monaco is not fun.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 14.7 seconds.
Oh. Okay. So, definitely not catching that. I mean, 4th place for a season opener is not too bad. That's incorrect. Lando Norris won the race in Australia. Alright. P4, I'll take it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Yes, great work everyone. Thank you everyone back at the factory.
You're welcome. That's how it's done.
Well, there you have it. A fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season. I can't wait to see what it brings.
All right.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a...
Skip. Post-race, Aiden Jackson manages to bring the Consport car to life in the dying stages of the race to rescue some much-needed points for the team in this season opener. Oh, I was trying to press X to advance, but it wasn't loaded. All right. Any phone calls? Former team liaison. No phone calls. Okay, alright. I'll stop this episode here, so that's gonna do it for part 4 of F1 25. Yeah, I think that's about right. Part 4, so thank you all for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like on it. If you enjoying the content and want to see more, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell and set it to all so you're informed on when I upload next. Till then, I'll see you in part 5.